Hi there, welcome to Carcassonne with it's a Q2 Group G, the lower final between RoeyCh for Shalupski, I think, and Nari. Nari's tournament so far with ups and downs. Close game versus Stefanakis, could have gone the other way. Convincing wins versus Hockenay and JXIV. Roy, well, Tamillionaire, I don't know about them. Close game. This one here could have been won by Roy. It was a pretty close affair for Helge in the third one, as you might have witnessed. So instead of fighting Stefanakis for the upper final, Roy had to beat Hockney. Same opponent as Nari had in first round. Maybe that's any indication. We'll see. So who's the favorite of these two? Quite frankly, I don't know. Let's see. Nari's statistic with peaks in the higher 600s would suggest they know their stuff, but all these downturns here, which quite likely aren't all due to missed turn-based games. This here looks more normal. At least some as well. Doesn't look like they are on an even level through all these years here. So might be, I don't know, swingy style of play. We'll see. Whereas Roy is at least convincingly between 400 and 500 with a few peaks to 600. So overall, let's say 55-60% would be my favorite. Nari would be my 55-60% favorite for this match. Let's see if they created a tournament. They did. Then let's see, both are registered. And then we only have to wait for BGA to start the tournament, and this just happened. So here we go. Nari with the blue meeples started with 4 points. Oh, it's 7:30 each for both. So they misconfigured the tournament. Both are pretty fast players, so not sure if that's a problem for them. But we'll see if they decide to change anything. They don't. Hey, Glovier. So pretty fast, as in 3 to 4 minutes thinking time per game. I would expect this match to take not more than 30 minutes if they don't need breaks in between games, that is. We'll see. Yeah. Any reason not to meeple this? Is it really that likely that yellow will obstruct this from the top? Well, there are still all crossroads out there, but at least roses might have been or would have been used on the right side. So, and even if this here could happen, there's no reason with 7 meeples at your disposal meeple a city like that. So yeah, looks like Roy configured the tournament and Nari didn't notice when they joined, because it's on the second player, of course, to check all the settings and only then join if they are correct. And if not, well, let the tournament creator know that something's off. If you join and start the game, well, Per the rules, you'd have to play. Yeah. Doesn't shy away from moves like this, even though this gives a direct attacking option to your opponent. Yeah, who hasn't made this mistake? I mean, I even made this mistake for other folks. Can't actually remember, but a stream 2 or 3 weeks ago where folks weren't able to create a tournament and I did, and made this exact mistake configuring the 15 minutes, which is the total time for the game and not the time per player. Either RoeyCh has connection problems or BGA is acting up. Looks like it's RoeyCh. So this then could become a problem, but in this case, when they misconfigured the time, I don't think. Oh, come on, go for the attack. There are still 4 Doritos left to connect here, and it would have been so nice. What is this? This is an invitation to attack this here for, I don't know, anyone. But why not? Why not dump it up top and meeple it like any sane person would? Oh boy. Hey, Sparkle Horsey. By the way, why did you get rid of the sparkle? Aren't you sparkling anymore, or is there another reason? Yeah, also actually no need to close this one, but maybe it's a safer approach than just starting a new city and at least taking away a few attacking options. And for now, the only good news for yellow is that this configuration on the right side with 3 of blue meeples possibly converging on 1 or 2 squares. And now that I said it, it's gone anyway. And the good news for yellow and right here and now. But at least they were able to kill this. All 3 daggers are gone. So they might still get a chance to come back into this game here. For now, their reluctance to meeple monasteries. Did they get the road monastery as well? No, Nari did. Okay. Who played this one? Must have been RoeyCh, right? Yeah, so 2 monasteries played, none meepled. I don't like this at all. I could harp all day long. So let's focus on yellow's chances here. What is there to do for them? Well, of course, you have to prevent yellow from running away with this one. And there are still 2 splitters out there. So you have to do something about this city. Why? Really? To protect this from the attack from the right side? I mean, I'd rather go for the city at the bottom, but okay, I get it. But now your problem is if you get the splitter, the attack would be immediately coming. Yeah, overkill. This was dead already. So a wasted move by yellow, which only helps blue as it indirectly extends on their field. Okay, and this at least is saved by yellow meepling the field on the side, which could connect to blue's one. So with this killed meeple, this is still needing a few parts to be liberated. The monastery as well. Yellow should be the favorite to take a unified field, as they very likely will have the meeple majority. They have it now, and they are very likely to have it in the long run. Okay, if this was blue as well, it's just too fast for me. This is dead. So this attack was just hoping to draw a dagger, a Dorito before your opponent would, but blue got one, killed this. And now blue just plays for this ruin. And then secure it, maybe. They don't secure it, so yellow will attack if they get anything to do so. At least I hope they will. I mean, it's 10 points. Nah, 10 points aren't enough. They go for the city. I mean, they are roughly 20 behind, so sure. Only one cap left to close this one. So one of these two will be dead once anything happens up top, as there's only one city plus road tile left. The rose could land here or there. I guess it will land here. And therefore, blue has pretty interesting kill available, which would seal the deal. I think there are just no big features here, which would allow yellow to climb back into this game. Yeah, sure, 10-point city, but frankly, blue should prevent any attack over here, even if it's at the cost of maybe even adding this crossroad there. But they go for the kill up top, which is fine, of course. And yellow kills their own city. Even meeples this one. Sure. They are desperate. They have to. So this here could be at least some hope for yellow, creating a possible 9-point field. But blue snatches it. And then this is over. Why? This is a minus 2-point move. 1 point to your monastery, but 3 points blue's farmer. If you want to accomplish anything, why not connect your farmer and then attack? I don't get this. So Roy's play against Helge, if I remember correctly, wasn't that bad. This year is all over the place. So many moves I don't like, don't get. I mean, in the end, it doesn't matter anymore. The last, I don't know, 5 to 10 moves are just dead rubber here. But overall, I hope they get their act together for the second game. Else, at least I won't have any fun here. So due to the connection problems, they needed 8 minutes. Okay. It's actually a lot. 29 points in the end. Wow. And I don't even know why. I mean, Blue had this road. The city was shared. Blue's biggest feature is this 12-point field, and the ruin at the bottom, which scores 12 points as well. Is it 13? 7, 10, 13. Okay. Monastery. I mean, nothing huge, nothing extraordinary. Yeah, lackluster, fits like a glove. And Sparkle Horse, he hasn't answered my question. What a shame. So let's see. Game 2 starts, and I hope for a closer one. I hope for a way more interesting one, because I am definitely the wrong person to conjure suspense if there is none. So Nari, that's a nice decision. Where do you go? Somewhere at the bottom? Or do you go for the immediate greedy approach that's way more efficient due to continuing 2 features with 1 piece? They go for a separate city, not combining road and city, and might have to suffer the consequences of a rather problematic road. But it's saved by this curve. And now they threaten their monastery and road. Yeah. Yellow didn't want to take this, quite likely because they were waiting to drop any triple city or Dorito there. Maybe they didn't even care what Blue played there and were focused on closing their city. This move was played pretty quick. Wow. Not afraid of volatility, Yellow is. And Blue trusts in the process. 3 roses still in a deck. Chances to get one roughly 88%. So why not go for it? 2 daggers remaining over here. Monastery will be liberated with the next curvy. 4 points going to blue, giving them a precious meeple back, considering 6 of their meeples are invested. And overall, blue definitely plays the better game here. They invest their meeples, even if it's sometimes a bit problematic, whereas yellow tends to keep a lot of them in hand. Splitting out moves, yeah. There's Gluvia, and at least this one was fought about for a few seconds, and I rather like it. I mean, there are still 3 curves left. And not a lot of monasteries, so this here is okay. I mean, there is the one monastery for the square. And they still have chances to close this city, but not like this. If you want to do this, you have to protect over here first and just leave this alone for later. Now blue will connect over here. And even if yellow later would get the splitter like this, or rather like this here, at least blue would get a chance to kill the square or to re-attack. No re-attack. That's the 3rd horse of this game, so no more horses. Yeah, spitting out moves here. Both of them, actually. I mean, same thinking time, 7:30. Oh, yellow thinks whether to take this or not. Tricky question, actually. It's blue's field. So you'd score 5 points for the city. You'd give 2 road points to blue. So you'd be down to 3 points. And give them meeples back. So why? If you can score 4 points. And might be able to let these 2 folks here starve by drawing the remaining rows as well. You've got 2. You only need the 3rd one, and then your chances to win this game are definitely quite good. Yeah, blue immediately protects their city. Why not? There are still 2 daggers left. Now yellow is fully invested. And blue gets the remaining rows for 13 points, 2 road points, 8 city points, another city on their field. And yellow without meeples in hand. 2 caps on blue's field just to get a meeple back. And will now at least score 1 of these caps. But they definitely need to attack blue's field somehow. Over here. Maybe here as well, or here. So there are several possibilities. Likely not anymore, as blue dropped an insurance farmer. Yellow with 5 points over here now has 2 meeples in hand and is in the lead, even if it's only 1 point. But with still a lot of caps left, this lead might evaporate once blue adds more cities to their field, and I don't see yellow tying this field in any way. So they go for a secondary one up top, which is iffy as well. Even if you'd close the city here, you'd give a city to your opponent as well. Another insurance farmer, yeah, why not? Nari only has 3 moves left, and there are still quick point tiles out there, so just drop them and you can. And this here should seal the deal. Nari is at +10. And Royce is gone, or will be gone, from this season's Champions League qualification. And frankly, with this play, it's no wonder. So this then will be, yeah, my shortest stream, quite likely. At least the shortest stream where actually a match happened. Because I definitely won't analyze anything here. This is doesn't matter. So what does Roy do? Well, score 2 points somewhere. I mean, there's not even a chance to score 3. 2 over here, for example. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Glovier. The one move that didn't matter at all, and they waste 30 seconds. If they only had taken their time earlier for a few moves at least. But this here, come on. I have to find an idiom. This doesn't really work. At least it sounds wonky. To cast a wheel of silence over this match. Does this sound like regular English? Sounds wonky to me. Okay, well, anyway, congratulations, Nari. Definitely deserved win. Definitely the better player in this match. And Nari moves on to meet Stefanakis in the consolidated final to fight for a ticket to the Champions League group stage, or should I say league stage? I should say league stage. And later today, at least my time zone today, I don't know about yours, but at 21 UTC, there is the semi-final of the Italian Carcassonne Champions League qualification 2025. So a mouthful, the tournament, happening between Angostura 4 and Lambe. I might not promise too much when I say this will be a more interesting match than we just witnessed. At least it should be a match where both players take a few seconds to think about their moves. So I hope to see you there. Until then, thanks for tuning in to this rather lackluster match, and frankly, lackluster commentary as well. Sorry, I have no motivation to cover matches like these in the way I normally would. It's frankly just annoying, but it is what it is. Sorry, folks. See you.